Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Chocolo, Roberto for episode 69 of Stash Watch. Yes, hope you're doing alright. It's been, well, a couple of weeks, hasn't it, before I've been sort of streaming live, and it's good to be back again, has to be said. It's been a bit of a hectic couple of weeks. It's still going to be a bit hectic this weekend, of course, for obvious reasons, but I'm back on track with the streaming, so should be fine. Things like that, so I hope you're doing okay. Those you don't know, Stash Watch is basically where I go over things I basically have bought and hope to review very soon, is the gist of it. It used to be where I just go over everything I had in the backlog, but I don't know, I just talk about so much stuff. It was hard to keep on top of. Oh, hi there, Jen. How are you doing? Great to see you, Jen. Hope you're doing all right. It's been some time as well. Great to see you. How's things going for you today? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hope you're doing well and all set for Christmas. What's your plans for it? What's your plans? Anything nice? Yes, been a couple of weeks, as I say. Lots of I don't know. Yeah, lots of chocolate antics been going on. Trying to get the videos back on track. Trying to get all sorts. But I've got trying to do a bit more organising. Basically, I've managed to tidy up the stash to an extent. It still needs a bit more tidying, but it's never ending. And I did manage to go to Sainsbury's today, so I've got got a few more goodies actually, and there's a few more goodies in B&M as well. Loads to get through, loads to do. It'll be a live this weekend. I'm still undecided what to do yet. I might try and do some. Well, I'd like to have some kind of Christmas theme, for obvious reasons. So we'll try and do that really. Yeah. So what's the chocolate situation for everyone like? Hopefully, yeah, you've had some nice things, but not I don't know, stuffed yourself too much with stuff anyway, with chocolate. So for the members, got to talk about the members, of course. We do tend to do non-sort of chocolatey things or non-typical things for the members. Can be chocolatey things, but just typical other things. Not typical things. So for instance, this time we've got the Tesco Finest. To go for all these Finest range limited edition crisps they've got that have been out at Christmas. I'm not sure if this is massively Christmas related, but there are a few of them that aren't really, but I don't seem to be. It's crinkle cut glazed ham flavour. Limited edition hand-cut crisps. Very nice, these ones. Yeah, so I've done about 6 or 7 of these. So I've done 3 or 4 of them so far. I've got about 3 more left to do, so hopefully we'll get them done relatively soon, really. And hi there, Scotty. Hope you're doing all right. Great to see you. Glad you remembered. Yes, glad you remembered. Got a few bars in the stash. Yeah. Yes, yes. And congratulations on the blue bar. I think I mentioned it in the comments to you, but congratulations, blue chocolate bar. Yeah, been a member for 24 months, I think that is, Scotty. I think it's 24 months. Very long time, yeah. Well done. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for all that support. Yes. Jen's been busy. You've been off sick. Oh no, hope you're doing all right, Jen. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, off and on sick. Well, hopefully you're on and on bit at the moment, so fingers crossed. Hope you're doing all right. And the grocery stores are empty. Oh, what, of everything or just chocolate-related stuff? Hopefully you can find some nice things. Yeah. Tried the white Biscoff bar, my favourite so far. Oh, I've not seen that one yet, Scotty. I've not seen it yet. I've been out and about. I did get some new stuff, but I've not got that yet, so it's on my list. Yeah, maybe I'll try and go again. Yeah, this Friday maybe. We'll see. This time next week we'll be millionaires. Yes. Hi, Andrew. We're doing all right. So this time next week we'll be in that weird week between Christmas and New Year. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's yeah, I know it's a weird one, that one, isn't it? It is a weird. It's like you feel like sometimes you're not on holiday, you feel like you should be and stuff like that. It's a bit of a strange time, actually, I must say. Yeah, it is a bit of a strange one. You tried those glazed ham ones, quite subtle for a meaty flavour. Well, I'm not a big fan of meat flavoured crisps generally, so maybe that'll do me well, actually. It doesn't look like a subtle flavour, does it? It does look quite, quite, well, there you go, sorry. Yeah, doesn't look like it'll be subtle, but I'm glad you've mentioned that. I think that'd be quite good. I quite like some of these ones. I think I did what was it, the something stuffing, was it? Sage stuffing and turkey? That was really nice, actually. None of that appeals to me whatsoever, but that flavour was really nice. Yeah, time flies. Yes, it certainly does. I know. Can't believe it, really. Can't believe it. Yeah, where's the year gone? Where's the decade gone? I stuffed myself with homemade chocolate cherry cake and lots of Reese's. Well, that sounds good to me, Jen. That sounds good to me. Yeah, homemade. Did you make the cake yourself, or was it someone else? Yeah. Chocolate cherry cake, always a good comment. Someone mentioned that cherry and chocolate doesn't go together, and I couldn't believe someone said that. Really, I think it really goes very well. I don't know if it's in the comments on my videos. I think one of the reviews I did. But cherry and chocolate definitely go very well together. Yeah, sounds lovely. That Reese's is always good. I've still got my £1/2 Reese's. People keep. I've been there about 3 years now, 2 years at least. Well, year and a half at least since I did the £1/2 peanut butter cup review. I kept the other one. I've never ate it, and it's just sort of gathered a bit of dust. It's still there. It still looks fine, other than a bit of dusty. Yeah. You're in Bradford Monday, Tuesday for work. Morrison's has the white bus off. The white bus off bar. The white Biscoff bar, presumably, that might mean, yes. The white bus off bar. The white buzz off bar. And the white Biscoff bar. All right, I'll try and nip into that. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, Morrison's then. Okay, right, I'll give them a try. It's a pain, all these exclusives, isn't it? Really hard to keep on top of stuff. I'm thinking of escaping to Europe for a night or two next week. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Whereabouts, Scotty? Whereabouts? That should be quite good. Just on the train, I take it. I actually will be on holiday for that week. Well, kind of a holiday. There's still deadlines, but they're all mid-January. By holiday, I mean not actually going to uni, not like a foreign holiday. Okay, yeah, well, that's good enough to me, Andrew. That's good enough for me, I think. Yes. Yeah, it should be quite nice, that. Yeah, as you say, still, I don't know, things in the back of your mind need doing, but as you say, you can do them a bit later on. Good to have a bit of week off. And he was a bit of I thought so, yeah. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Well, yeah, thanks, Scotty. I'll try and find that. I thought it might be B&M, but yeah, obviously not. I made a quick cake. It was just a devil's food cake mix and cherry pie filling, and it was amazing. Oh, sounds very nice. Yeah, well done, Jen. Well done. Oh, well, as I say, if you ever pop in Discord, feel free to post some photos there. Need to I should just take just random photos and not random photos, just photos and just put them on just one a day on Instagram, whatever. I don't know, I need to get cracking on that really. So with Discord as well, I should put more photos in there as well. But of course, Discord's for the community, not just for me. But yeah, if you ever are on Discord again, Jan, I think you did sign up at one point, so good to see your photos there. Your cooking expertise in there and baking and cooking if you do cooking. No idea. So I can go with regards to cheap flights and timings. Yeah, well, I guess well, the trains are probably not that cheap these days. Yeah, well, speaking of mentioned about well, I guess it's limited edition. It is limited edition. Yes, it reminds me of roughly what you mentioned. Look at this. It's the McVitie's Blissfuls limited edition, but what is it? Look at that. Belgian milk chocolate and cream filling inside a crunchy biscuit. Blissfully smooth, it says. Yeah, look at that. So that looks very interesting, doesn't it? I mean, I'm a big fan of these Blissfuls. Well, this concept as well, the Nutella biscuits, and I think there's those other ones that were quite similar as well. I can't remember which ones they were now. But look at that. Yeah, it looks very nice, these ones. Well up my street. Got these from Sainsbury's. Haven't seen them elsewhere. They might be available elsewhere, but I'm not seeing them. So I went to Sainsbury's today. First time in ages. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, it looks very interesting. I mean, I assume it's relatively similar to the others, but it's just obviously got like cream topper. But that sounds good enough to me, yeah. Big fan of these Blissfuls. It's a massive pack for what it is. I mean, there's massive crimps on the side here. You know what I mean? It really is too big. But why it's not just in the pack of biscuits, I don't know. But yeah. Tried the right cream egg found in B&M hidden away on a shelf, just loose. All right. It's quite nice, but very sweet. I'd have preferred it if the inside had been strawberry flavour. Yeah, that sounds good, Andrew. Yes. And the outside was Milky Bar. Yeah, it was a bit different. I think it's just a bit too. They don't really balance each other out very well, do they? The inside and outside just don't really work together very well. So that was the problem I found with it. Really. I think you're right there. If it was the inside was flavoured in some other way, I think you're right as well. Or just if it was just a bit different. I mean, I can understand why they've done it the way they've done it, and it's fair enough. I think what would work though, what I'm looking forward to now, and I didn't mention in my review, is a dark chocolate one. I don't think I did. I think a dark chocolate one would be brilliant. I think the milk chocolate one works pretty well, but I think dark chocolate one would be on the point where it'd be that bitter flavour working with a sweet centre would be absolutely fantastic. And I'm really hoping they do a Bourneville cream egg now they've done the Cadbury white one. Whether they will, I don't know, because they've had Bourneville for years, haven't they? They've never even bothered trying to do it. But I mean, I think that would be, well, it's not even dairy milk, is it, to be honest with you? Well, that's a good point, really. When you've got Cadbury white, but it's not dairy milk cream egg, is it? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, anyway, Bourneville, or any dark chocolate really, but Bourneville, I guess. That would be really good for a cream egg, I think. I have a single white cream egg, but not tried it yet. Yes, we've not had any of them yet, Scotty. I see. Done very well to, remain, what's the word? Not composed. I don't know. Can't feel the word now, but yes, you've done very well to to resist. In Farm Foods, the Terry's Chocolate Orange Extra Snowballs are right next to the mini eggs for next Easter. Says it all, really. Yes. Yeah. See. Yes. Very strange, isn't it? How that some places. I think it's like Scotty was saying, they do like these soft releases of products in other. I remember seeing the. I think it was the caramel chocolate digestive caramels. They were out in Aldi or Lidl about 5 months ago. And just today I saw them in regular supermarkets, but it's strange how they do it. Quicker to fly to Europe at the moment. Yeah, I imagine, probably just as cheap as well. Just as expensive. Would have to travel to London and then the Eurostar from there. Oh, yes, that's the point. You're up north now, aren't you? Yes. Hello, Justine. You don't believe Easter? Yes, I know it's gone very quick, hasn't it? It's really gone well. Easter stuff. I know it's sort of in my head. I thought you said Christmas there, but Easter stuff already. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Hope you're doing all right, Justine. Good to see you. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I know it's just crazy. Yeah, crackers really. I don't know. It's very strange actually because it completely conflicts with the Christmas lineup. It's like Andrew said. Just goes to show, doesn't it, what it's worth really. Looks like the blonde chocolate with a new orange craze next year, or gold chocolate as Nestle calls it. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I know. It seems to be a bit sort of drip fed, that one, doesn't it? It seems to have started whenever the cow milk one came out from Australia. And then it's just gradually, there's just been new stuff. It's rather than it being all at once, it's kind of come quite gradual, hasn't it, really? Yeah. Also, apparently there's going to be white milk aero bubbles out this Easter. They're just the snow bubbles, but oval, sort of like eggs. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, why they've never done that before, I don't know, really. It's a bit strange, isn't it? But there we go. I'm sure they've done something. A Mars, an aero egg before. I'm sure they did. I feel like they did. I could be wrong. Yes. Yeah, 24 months. Yes. Since you become a member there, Scotty, but it's just, I don't know, it's just the YouTube plug-in thing not quite working as it should do. But yes, I hope everyone has a fun, dabby, dozy Christmas. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Scott. It's very nice of you to say. Yes. 24 months. Look at that. Wow. Got the new blue chocolate bar there, Scotty. Yeah, well done on that one. Well done on that one. Yeah, it's good. I know. Good achievement, that's Scotty. Yeah, good achievement. Thank you so much. Yes, well, that support massively appreciated. Everyone's support as well, always massively appreciated, of course. So thank you. Yes, what else have we got then? I got a new. I think Scotty put him onto this one actually in Discord as well. This is, I assume it's probably a Sainsbury's exclusive, although don't know for sure. It's the new Hobnobs coconut macaroon. So taking off basically what Ritter have done with their coconut macaroon, I guess. It's a very interesting one. What's it say? Baked with 100% whole grain oats. I don't know if you saw in a news report today, or some news report anyway, where they were saying that basically, I think they did some study, I was going to say scientific study, some study to find out what the best dunkable biscuit was. And basically it was a Hobnob style biscuit, an OT biscuit, just seemed to withstand, basically sort of falling apart in your tea for longer, basically. So there we go. So I think, I've always thought Hobnobs were the best biscuit, and I think that's another reason to get them. I found them in B&M, did you? I didn't see them in B&M, but I might have missed them, of course. Biscuit one, yeah, I didn't see them basically, but I saw them in Sainsbury's. I haven't seen them in Asda, but there we go. So not exclusive to Sainsbury's then. So there we go. Very interesting. I do love Hobnobs. Coconut macaroons. So there we go. That's presumably what's it saying? No macaroons are munched in the making of this product. No, that's a subtle way of saying there's actually no macaroons in it. Don't know why do you have to say that really, but there we go. But yeah, there's always a bit of a pain with the flavours and stuff, but there we go. Yes. You saw them online for £104. That is expensive, yeah. They wouldn't pay that much, that's for sure. £1.04p maybe I'd spend, but yeah. Yes, don't spend that much, that's for sure. Yeah, so some good stuff really to review. I mean, hopefully this weekend, it's going to be one of those where, obviously, got a live to do, this, that and the other, so, and then it's Christmas as well. So I don't know how many reviews I'm going to get done this week, really. I mean, I want to try and do at least 4, but, well, it might be possible. Well, it's just what we've done the live as well. I don't know. That's on top of the live. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be difficult. We'll see what I do. We'll see what I can do, really. We'll see what I can do. Messing up my hair there. Yes, my coiffeur. Yes, what else have we got? I think I posted this one on Discord. Don't think I haven't posted a picture, actually. I meant to, really, but I never got around to it. But, yes, the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Snack Banana and Caramel. Look at that. So, a bit of an unusual one, banana caramel. I don't know why, I do know probably why I don't add it to the snack one, but I think, banana's not in the Cadbury snack, is it? But the caramel is. So, interesting. Don't think does it say limited edition? I think it does. But yeah, it's that 100 years of shared moments. They do some quite wacky bars in Cadbury Australia. And there's banana and cam one here now as well. I think I saw this about 3 months ago. A friend had it, and I saw them for a time. But I've not seen it until now. So dairy milk milk chocolate with banana flavoured and smooth flowing caramel centres. Look at that. So obviously, some of them will be banana, some of them will be caramel. That's very good. They also do a mint crisp version. Ah, we might be getting onto that. We might get onto that, Justine. Yes. Yeah, they do some really good ones, don't they? Though, as I say, there's been lots of mint crisp ones. I've had a mint, there's the winter mint crisp one. There was that South African mint crisp one. There was the Australian mint crisp one, and then there's this other one that we're about to sort of that Justine's mentioned there. Yeah, crackers really. Not sure if you'll be around for Saturday for the live. Oh well, don't worry, Scotty. I know it's one of those. You'll probably be busy doing stuff. It's Christmas Eve, isn't it? I don't know how busy it will be. We shall see. We shall see. No, but yeah, obviously, don't worry, Scotty, if you can't make it. I know it's difficult. You picked this one up, yeah. I did have a segment of it before, about a few months ago. I say my friend offered me some. Can't quite recall it, but remember, I'm always a fan of banana in chocolate. Always sort of, it's one of those where it's such a flavour that just don't see as much as you'd think you would. You see orange, of course, in chocolate all the time and stuff like that. Mint, of course, but banana seems to have picked up a bit more recently, though. I mean, what was the other banana ones we had? There was a couple of, I'm sure there's another banana one, but I forgot what it was now. I mean, it was the Cadbury's, not Inventor Bar. Was it Inventor Bar? Might be last year, that mightn't it now, actually. That was ages ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I can't believe that was ages ago. Because this year we had the mystery bars, didn't we? Oh, well, yeah, there we go. But yes, that's for the mint one that Justine was mentioning. Yes. There we go, yes. The Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate Makers Mint Chip. I don't really understand. I don't know why this one's a Chocolate Makers Mint Chip. I don't know what the difference is. Made in Tasmania. Yeah, don't know. I don't get it. But there we go. Dairy milk chocolate with mint candy chips. Yeah, so I've done this one a few times. I say I've done a few, haven't they? Sort of mint ones in Australia. The one I didn't like was that, I don't know what it was called, mint crunch or something. It just tastes like you're having hailstones. So I'm hoping this one doesn't taste like that. It does look very good. Made in Tasmania. It seems to be a thing with Tasmania and chocolate sometimes. I noticed they've done a few. I think Kit Kat did a few Tasmanian chocolate bars and things. Yeah, so I don't know. Look, I think I'm a bit less bowled over by this one than I would have otherwise been. It just looks to be sort of just mint chip or whatever, but it looks very nice all the same. Yeah. The caramel in the Australian Cadbury is surprisingly nice, actually. Yes, I'll have to try that. Well, I've had it before in the I've had the caramello one. Yeah, pretty nice actually. I've just got so much in the backlog. I need to just get them reviewed. It's so difficult to review all this chocolate, and then I'd say to edit it all and things. But I've done a few. I've got loads to get out. I've just got so much to get published, really. I've got a few Christmas things to publish. I need to get done this week. It's not fair that none of the fantastic chocolate bars are not available in the UK. I know it's very difficult, really, but B&M's your place, basically. B&M sells these ones, every now and again. So it's just a good, as you probably know, Justine, yes, it's just a good place to check out, really. Got to keep an eye on for those. Yeah. Interesting one, really, though. But yeah, it's a shame, But as I say, it's definitely easier than it used to would have been. I would have thought so. Yeah, but it seems to have a lot more interesting flavours, in Australia and other places. But I guess they always say the grass is always green on the other side, don't you? Really, but there we go. So yeah, but interesting one. So good selection so far, really. I think. I say I don't know what to do for this weekend. I think I've got to try and do a Christmas special. I mean, in the run up to Christmas last year, all the lives I was doing some chocolate selections. I was trying not to. Well, I haven't really. So past couple weeks not done any lives particularly. So I've not done that as much this year. I felt like perhaps doing something a bit different. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I might have a chocolate selection on this weekend. I've got a couple of the old snack surprises to get done as well, so I need to get them done at some point. But I think I probably want to do a Christmas one this weekend. So we'll see what happens anyway. Maybe do some kind of Christmassy selection or something. We'll see, I guess, is the gist of it. Yes, I do one. I think, we've seen this cake in a jars from M&S. So I managed to find the Asda equivalent. Yes. So the festive elf cake in a jar. Lovely layers of chocolate sponge with chocolate sauce, sweet frosting, and edible sugar sprinkles. Finished with an elf's hat. So the elf's hat's basically instead of the, what's he called? What's the mascot in the M&S stuff called? It's something like Caterpillar, isn't it? Colin the Caterpillar. Yeah, so basically we've just done an elf. What's he getting from the film, I guess? I've seen that Will Ferrell, whatever he's called, in the advert. Yeah, on TV. That's quite interesting. Yeah, so 400 grams, 456 calories. How much does the whole thing weigh? I'll find the weightage. Can't see a weight on it. No, the M&S ones do give a weight, but I can't see one on this one. Sometimes cake stuff don't have weights because they can't really give you a proper weight. A bit rubbish, isn't it? You should really say, to be honest with you. I know it's, they should really say. I mean, if it's not, we suggest this product provides 2 servings. Okay, so it's about 900 calories for the whole thing. That's still quite a lot. Then you should do a Cadbury pretzel bar. Yeah, that would be quite nice. Yes, I'm trying to think if they've ever done that. I guess they haven't really. Yeah. Honestly, we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, would be quite nice that. I don't know whether. I'm just trying to think. Have they ever done it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if the same people make the cake jars for M&S and Asda. Well, they're very similar, that's for sure. They're very similar. I could believe it if they did. I could believe it. This was about £3. I'm sure the cake jars in M&S are very, pretty. A lot more, double the price. At least £5. I'm sure maybe they've been 6. Very expensive. I'm sure they're a lot more than £3 anyway. I mean, this is relatively expensive. I think £3, but probably reasonable. Yeah, could be the same. Could be the same. Could be the same. Yeah, I think we probably worked that out, to be honest with you, Isaac. I kind of tolerate you for a bit, but you know what I mean. Yes. Yes, you thought that as well. Yeah, I think Andrew thought it also with that. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you just know, don't you? But unfortunately, yeah, I've just got to go with it. You know what I mean? And it's yeah. I don't know why, Isaac, you don't just act normal. I mean, you were perfectly fine on the channel until you just did silly things and stuff. I don't know why. It's bizarre, isn't it? You can always tell. Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, it's one of those. Isn't it? I mean, yeah, I don't know. The problem is the one time in 100, and probably Isaac knows this, is it won't be someone. It will just be someone who just happens to sound like them. Just causing trouble. I don't know. Why just doesn't interact with their channel and just be normal? I really don't get it. I'll say it was quite normal in the channel when he was just behaving normally, so relatively normally. Well, who knows what he actually behaves like? I don't know. Just living on a Lotus Biscoff bar white. It's up there with the ice cream sticks. Really are good then, because I was a bit. Well, I've still got the dark chocolate ones to review, and there are another ones I've got to get done. Well, I just got. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I've still. But yeah, I was a bit unimpressed with the milk chocolate ones. I didn't think they tasted of anything. So the white chocolate ones then. Right, well, hopefully I'm not going to be expecting too much, Scott, and be disappointed. Yeah, because those white chocolate sticks were gorgeous. So fingers crossed then, maybe the white chocolate's the way forward then. I'd say, because the milk chocolate ones I was a bit disappointed with. I felt they tasted very, didn't taste of anything. So yeah, well, I'm looking forward. I'll have to get those for sure. I'll have to travel to. Well, I'll probably do Morrison's, maybe a B&M run, maybe this Friday perhaps. Yeah, see what they've got. We'll see. Yeah, might try and get some just little, I don't know, bits and pieces maybe for what's it called? The Christmas live. The word then was literally saying your him in disguise is quite a giveaway. And there's a Galaxy something. Well, I know, yeah. But you could, I mean, that other message there, you could tell from. But you could just tell anyway. It's like you could tell from the start. Really, it's just very obvious. But I can't just ignore everyone, can I? It's one of those. Anyway, there's a Galaxy Salted Caramel Mousse thing available in Iceland. Apparently, looks like an ice cream bar. All right, okay, yeah. Iceland. Well, the problem is there's so much stuff that sometimes I just have to avoid places because I'll just see a load of things. I mean, I did go in Farm Foods and end up getting like Ferrero Rocher ice creams that I need to review. So that's up there that I need to, get done as well. But it's winter time, I'm not reviewing any. I've got loads of ice creams to review from ages ago. I hope they're still alright. Really, they probably are. But yeah, what if they're made by the same company as the M&S? I mean, I don't know. I could believe it, like Andrew's saying. I could believe it. I don't know if it does. It say who's it made by? Is that the company? It's Warner Brothers, isn't it? Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah, it's got packed in the UK, but that's not really who made it. So I don't think it really tells you who made it really. So I don't know. Yeah, could well be made by the same people. Yes, chocolate brownie with a layer of salted caramel wrapped in galaxy chocolate mousse. That does sound very nice. Yeah, it does sound very nice. Yeah, I do like moussey, yogurty type products as well. They are very good, really. I can just eat so many of them. They're so easy to eat. But I do like them a lot as well. Maybe I need to review more of those. Seen a few Mars desserts in Iceland. Not really excited to pick them up. I think they're just nice, aren't they? You know what I mean? You'd like to have them, but as you say, but it's just too many as well. Sometimes I go through like Iceland, but I see all these quite nice looking ice creams and interesting ones, but there's just too many of them sometimes. I've got so much to review anyway. I can't get any more really. I've got to get the stuff reviewed that I've already got. You know what I mean? You know. There was a Cadbury's Marvelous Creations Cola Pretzel out for a short while. Yes, I remember you talking about that one. I think I might have had it once. I think I'm not sure. Yeah, I do remember. Was that before I did the channel afterwards? I think it was, but there was one they did after, wasn't there? With a, oh, I can't remember. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, yes, I do. Which I did get. I've not got it for Stash Watch this week, but I did get a pretzel chocolate bar, and I might have to review at some point. I'll show it perhaps next Stash Watch. And I've still got some other. I got some other things from Sainsbury's as well, so I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get some of the regular stuff out. I'm hoping I can get a lot of this reviewed. I just have to try and as I say, I've got another Yule log one to do, and as the sort of budget and more expensive one comparison video, I'm going to try and get that done tomorrow. I think. I've got the Little Robins to do as well. I've got them reviewed. I've already done a Little Robins from a while back, but yeah, I've got so many to get out. It's just I can't get through. I've got these mince pie thing, Bailey's mince pies as well. I think from last year actually that I never got out last year. I wanted to get them out this year, but they are back for sale again. Got so many things. I just I've still got one. I've got one like some Brookie Bites from Asda. I think I did 2 years ago almost. Still not published. I've got loads to get out there. I just need to do it really. But you need to review them as well. So all these problems. Oh dear. Yeah. So no, I found I was saying in Sainsbury's as well. Another Christmas one. Tony's Chocolonely. Yes, it's candy cane dark or dark candy cane. Yeah. That's a dark chocolate with whatever candy cane is, I guess. Could be mint flavoured, I don't know. Created by chocolate, saves about people. Belgian fair trade dark chocolate with candy cane with mint flavour. There you go, mint flavour. Because I guess the mint, that sort of, I don't know, I think in the Northern Europe and other places that sort of candy cane look is the mint colouring, isn't it? So that's why I thought it might be mint. Well, I guess it is green as well in here, but that's not why I thought it. That's quite nice though, the bars. I still feel the, I don't know, the Tony's Chocolonely message is a bit lost really. I know it tries to put it in and stuff like that, but I don't know. Only these bigger bars can even remotely see what it's about based on the packaging. We've said this before. You can't really see it in the smaller packaging at all. Someone on Instagram posted a picture of a product I don't remember from the 2000s. Cadbury Dreams Snow Bites. I don't know if I had those. I know there's a Cadbury Dream strawberries and cream, whatever it was. So that's the one I do remember, but I don't know if I remember that one. Interesting, Snow Bites. What were they? They say white chocolate with a whipped mousse centre containing honeycomb pieces. Oh, I see. That sounds interesting. I don't remember that. Yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, I don't remember that one myself. But there was a time where I wasn't eating as much chocolate. Although it's quite, I don't know. I guess I wasn't looking for it as well. I was still eating it, but I was probably just eating normal stuff really, or just going into the same shop every day. I think coming back and from when I was working at the time. I think so yeah. So I probably missed that one unfortunately. But yeah, I don't remember. It sounds interesting though. Definitely sounds interesting. Shame they do. It's not. I mean, I guess on paper it's not that exciting, but it's quite exciting compared to what they normally give you. Maybe that's why Tony's so lonely, because nobody reads his description. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the very fact you buy it is enough, isn't it? You don't need to know what's going on. But I don't know. I feel like, mind you, I guess it's quite difficult to probably promote what it's against, without probably, unfortunately, putting people off. If you put, it's a bit like, if you put all these sad pictures on it and stuff, it might not have people buying it. So I guess I can probably understand, why, but I don't know. Difficult one. This is off topic, but Christmas has definitely come around quicker this year. I know time never actually changes, but it obviously has done this year. It really has gone very quickly. I know, I can't believe it really. I mean, it doesn't, it's very strange. It doesn't really even feel like it, does it really? Yeah, too quick. Still completed your Christmas shopping. Aldi and Lidl do pretzel bars. Yeah, I think have I reviewed those? I can't remember. I've still got like a little one I got from last year for Christmas, like their speculoos bar. So I never got around to reviewing it. You know, yeah, just all these things. You know, I probably just end up nibbling them in the end. Having for so long. So in the Cadbury's Orange Yule Log, yeah, it was really nice. I reviewed that last year. 5 stars, I'm sure I gave that one. It was really nice, that one. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, really like that. I might do a short on that one this weekend. Actually, I think that was one I was going to do a short on. I think I don't know about those short things. I did a short this weekend. I got like 40 odd views or something. Some of the times I get hundreds. You know, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and it's way it promotes my videos. I can't win with it at all. You know, very frustrating. Yeah, so last one for today. I said I don't want to do too many these days for Stash because I never get around to reviewing them, or then I just have to come back to them again, you know. So, but it's another Tony's Chocolonely, another Christmas one, as you can see. Quite like the way it's got the old Christmas tag shape there. But gingerbread milk chocolate, milk chocolate gingerbread. Yeah, so very much Christmas theme, as you can see. It's got like a boxing glove there. I don't know. Oh, it's a snowman on its side. Yeah. Don't know why it's on its side. Why is it not? No, I guess things just roll over the place. Aren't the Christmas trees upside down there? All right, fair enough. Yeah, snowman inverted colours there. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, interesting one. So quite some nice ones here. Tony's Chocolonely, I don't know. Quite thick bars, quite expensive. But I like the way that they're doing a few things. Seems to be mainly found at Tesco. I know they probably sell them at other places. Got a couple of bars here. I reviewed loads of their stuff. I think I did a couple in some of the live specials. Did a couple in regular reviews. So I have to try and get these done as well. You picked up Tony's Ben & Jerry's. Oh, did I see that and not pick it up? I can't remember. Where was that one, Scotty? What shop was that in? I don't think I've seen it. I feel like I saw something that I wanted to pick up and talk myself out of it. I don't know if it was that or something else. I feel like it wasn't that because I feel like I would definitely have got that. Yeah, that's something I need to, yeah. And was it good? Did you try it? Definitely need to give that a go. Give that a review for sure. So you can see I've got loads to review. I need to get these done. Cadbury's used to actually do chocolate coated pretzels. Yeah, see, did they really? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I know there's pretzel flips, but I don't think that was by Cadbury. I don't remember the Cadbury's coated pretzels. That sounds quite interesting. Yeah, assuming, I don't know, probably before Mondelez took them over. It's about a number of good reviews on that Cadbury Orange Yule Log. Yes, Cadbury cake products are underwhelming, but that one was nice. Yeah, it was really good, that one. I was very happy with it. Very happy indeed, yeah. Just really nice, just worked really well. Yule logs, I don't know. Sometimes they look better than they actually are, but but that one was really nice. It was really good, that one. I think you just got the balance just right with that one. Don't know if I ever reviewed the regular one. Not sure. But it was great, that one. Really liked it. Got to do the top chocs of 2022 as well soon. You know, every year I do the top chocolates. So I've got to go through all that as well. I'll tell you, I'll probably do that after Christmas, I think, between Christmas and New Year, and then publish it around New Year's Day, maybe something like that. Would be quite good, wouldn't it? I always quite enjoy doing those ones. They're quite interesting. Yes, we'll see about that. Look into doing that. I like Tony's Choc, but never buy it off. It's quite expensive for what it is, isn't it? It's not cheap. And I wouldn't say it's particularly stands out amazingly, you know. It's okay, isn't it? It's all right, you know. But it's like with all, you know, it's difficult to justify spending lots of money on chocolate when you can get something for half the price or a third of the price, in fact, I think, really. You know, I guess they're quite big bars, though, but even so. Yeah, difficult to justify. But of course, you know, it's got the, you know, the anti-slavery message and things, hasn't it? So, you know, but, yeah. But difficult, still difficult to justify, unfortunately, because it's a lot of money, really. You know, 3 times the price, pretty much, for something, or you know, at least double. But I think more 3 times the price, to be honest with you, which is quite a lot. You know, obviously, you know, it's £3 or £1 not. You're paying £150 as opposed to 50, but it's still a lot for what you'd, you know, yeah, a bit hard to justify, really. I think if you know, just on a general spend, I think. Obviously, you know, the ethics and stuff, a bit difficult to talk about that, isn't it? A bit difficult to, you know, really weigh that up. It was about 10 years ago they brought out Cadbury Crunchums, pretzels and pebbles. And so I remember those pretzels and pebbles. Yeah, they were quite enjoyed those. Yeah, was it pretzels? Yeah, I do remember. Yes. I remember the pebbles separately. They were quite nice. I don't know if I remember the pretzels, actually. But, yeah, the pebbles ones were pretty good. Yeah, they disappeared, didn't they? They were just sort of, you know, they weren't, you know, They're like a poor man's mini egg, weren't they, really? But they were still, didn't have the dusting on them, but they were still nice. Look good as well. But yeah, I don't know if I remember the pretzels as part of it. Don't think so anyway, but interesting. Interesting one. An old manager bought me Cadbury's pedals. Wasn't a fan of them. I didn't mind them. They were a bit just like Smarties, almost, but a bit bigger, weren't they? I didn't dislike them. I thought they weren't anything amazing, but I enjoyed them. I always like those sort of crunchy chocolate ones. So yeah, I thought they were pretty good. Honestly, yeah. Just interesting how things just don't. I don't know. Yeah. It's a shame that a lot of bars are just saying. Say limited edition ones tend to be what they try and do nowadays, and it's just easier for them to do. Rather than any new bars. Don't really get that many new bars, do you really? Yeah, a bit of a shame. Obviously, Terry's have done quite a few, but I guess even them, they're still kind of mostly plays on their existing stuff, aren't they? You used to do mix-up bags at that time, with different chocolates in a bag, like Pebbles, Caramel Nibbles, the fudge ones from Milk Tray, weirdly in there, and Maynard's jellies too. Yes, I do remember those, yes. They were quite good fun, those, actually. I quite like, they were very weird, very bizarre products, but I do remember them, yeah. I do remember those. They were pretty interesting. I think I might have reviewed them maybe early on in the channel. Maybe. Although I don't know if it was before the channel's time. This did mix up a few years back, but they seemed to fizzle out. Yes, and did those terrible combos as well. The ones they did weren't too bad, but then did those combos ones, which were just silly, Tony's Ben and Jerry's is in Farm Foods, Morrison's and Sainsbury's. Oh no, was it Sainsbury's? Well, I'll have to check Morrison's then. There's a vegan one too. Right, I'll have to check. Thanks, Scotty. Thank you. I'll keep an eye out. We're on to 13-14 from Cadbury products after Mondelez took over. Yeah, see? Interesting. Maybe they didn't put the foot down till a bit after. I think that was around the best time, just before I started doing the channel. There was just so many nice Cadbury's products. They really just had loads of crazy ones going out there, really nice ones and things. And all those marvelous creations. There were so many different kinds of them. And then they just cut them all out, didn't they? Yeah. You'll find it weird. It was snowy for a whole week and then it melted on Monday morning. I know, it just sort of went very wintry, then it stopped, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, shame that, really. Shame. Yeah, Mondelez took over in 2010, yeah. I think around roses as well were quite good around then as well. I really liked roses at that time. There was a really nice variety, and then they kind of took it away. Like they were a bit too caramel crazy roses at one point, and then they sort of made it really good. And then they went to how they are now, just around, I don't know, 2 hours, just before I started doing this channel, I think. So again, it was around that time, just Mondelez or Cadbury, whoever, someone just stopped all their interesting stuff, I think. It was really a pain. They were really good around, a couple of years before I did the channel, I think. Yeah, real shame that. In the first few years, they went to town on Cadbury pouches, and even for a while did bags of just the strawberry ones from Roses and the caramel barrels. They do still do that for Quality Street, don't they? I've seen the strawberry ones for those, and some of the others have big bags of them. Yeah, but not Roses, as you say. I didn't really get any snow in Glasgow. I did end up driving to a site for work, and the roads were all white out. I see. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, just a bit of snow in Manchester, not too much. It was just, wasn't too much snow, just a bit. When I was younger, the green ones in Roses was caramel with a layer of bubbly chocolate underneath, called caramel velvet. Yes, that's right. Then it changed to coffee, and now there isn't one green one. Yeah, when it was caramel, that caramel velvet was there. That's when I think they had the regular golden barrel one. They had the chewy caramel one. They had that caramel velvet one, which is one I couldn't remember, and they had basically Cadbury's caramel in there as well. So they had 4 caramels in there. It was just too. I mean, they were all nice, but it was just too much. They just went crazy. And then after that, they really streamlined it. That's when they introduced the brownie one, whatever it was you mentioned, the coffee one rather. Yeah, that's when I really liked them. I thought they had the toffee chocolate bite or whatever it's called as well, the pink one with the crunchy bits in, which was really nice. It was just really good at that point, and it was only there for about a year, and then they got rid of the coffee one, like you said, and the chocolate bite's gone, and it just went back to being quite boring, really. Yes, also the purple one in Roses used to be shaped like the Quality Street one, but is now a weird round curved cube with a thumbprint dent in it. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit weird one. It did, didn't it? It did. Yes, the toffee in Roses isn't very chewy these days. Yeah, see, yeah, I know it's not. I know, I noticed that. It used to be really chewy. Used to be the Brazilian Darkness as well. Yes. Yeah, honestly. Anyway, Isaac, I think I've just been, I don't know, Isaac. I do believe in second chances, Isaac, but you've been messing around for so long, all the time, consistently, for a very long time. I'm not really sure I can trust that we can let you off because you'll just start doing silly things again. So, I think in the meantime, I think you've had enough chances, unfortunately. It's a shame, really. I don't like to do that, but you keep doing silly things all the time. So, I don't know. Yes, for a while they had Brazilian Darkness, which was a toffee. Yes, the regular toffee, and purple caramel nut, and the golden barrel, yeah. So yeah, Brazilian Darkness is the only dark chocolate one they had, and then they had Bourneville when I was younger, but yeah, just gone a bit too. I don't know. They're nice. I like roses a lot, but they're just. I just feel like they're not quite that exciting. Yes, which would you prefer? I think I prefer Quality Street these days. I used to prefer roses a lot, but there's something. The Quality Street ones just have something a bit more interesting. I do like roses, but they're just not quite as exciting as Quality Street. I don't know. Didn't really think I'd ever say that, but I'd say just something about Quality Street. I just feel there's a bit more. It's just got a bit more of a. X Factor's too strong a word, I think, but it's just got a bit more to it. I just prefer it slightly nowadays. Just feel like, I don't know, I quite like the fudge one even in Quality Street. I quite like the chocolate block as well, even though it's, yeah, just feel like, even though I'm not a big fan of like the coconut one and the praline one, the green triangle, I don't really like the nut in the middle of it. I feel like roses, they're also very similar. Like there's, the sort of hazelnut whirl one, is quite similar to just the dairy milk but with hazelnut in it, and then you've got the hazelnut and caramel, is very similar to the golden barrel, so yeah, but I do like the colours. I do like the colourings in the raspberry and strawberry and orange one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Quality Street for the moment. But as I said, there's a lot in Quality Street I'm not a big fan of it, or not that interesting, but I just don't know. I feel like there's just something a bit more about it. Tried the spring edition of Quality Street, wasn't impressed. Yeah, I never found that one, Scotty, unfortunately. I did look for it, that lemon one. I never had it, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe they'll do it again this year. I'll try and find it then. But yeah, at least they did try something a bit different. But shame it wasn't very good. I like how Quality Street Spring Edition is just the same, but with a lemon one added. Yes, I have to say, I do like Quality Street. The fudge one and the strawberry ones are really good. Yeah, I thought you'd like the strawberry one, yes. Yeah, the fudge one is nice. I do like that one, strangely. It's just quite nice, isn't it? Just quite nice. The purple one is my favourite, and the toffee penny my least. Yeah, it's the toffee finger one. I don't mind the toffee, but it's boring, and I don't really go for it. But when I have it, I don't mind. It's the toffee finger one I don't really like, whatever it's called. I'm not a big fan of that one. I find it really just mundane, that one. But you're a hazelnut fan, aren't you? So you like the purple one and things. It's not. Unfortunately, I don't really like the hazelnut, so I think I quite like the orange crunch, whatever it's called in Quality Street, and the fudge one and the chocolate block one. The green trial and the toffee penny are meant to be given to elderly relatives to get rid of, I say. I actually don't mind the toffee penny. I don't go for it though, and when I have it, I quite enjoy it. But it's not one I'm not particularly bothered about. It's weird, really. We honestly don't do a fudge bar. I would actually buy it if they did, whereas Cadbury do every permutation of fudge possible, and it's never that great. Yeah, I know. It's a shame that, isn't it? It's a shame. I did compare in one of my reviews of Cadbury Roses the fudge from, I think, Heroes and fudge from Roses, and they are a different size. I thought they'd just be basically the same thing. I think they are slightly different, but as you say, it's still not that great, still not that interesting, and I wish they weren't in it. Yeah. But if Nestle did do a fudge bar, it probably wouldn't be the same as the one in Quality Street, unfortunately, would it? They'd mess it up somehow, which is a shame. The fudge is milk tray is subtly different too, and possibly the best of all of them. I can't remember that one actually, Andrew. I might have to try to get on milk tray for some time now. Yeah, a few years ago when I reviewed. I think I did a live review of it, didn't I? I have to find milk tray tastes slightly of the box. I see. It's a shame. Milk tray used to be quite, something really. They had an advertising campaign. It used to be something a bit special, but yeah. Fortunately, not anymore. I think I remember at one point I think I paid a friend £1 to leave some milk tray at some girl I fancy's house. I think when I was at school, because it used to be a thing where you'd leave milk tray like with a calling card and stuff. That was the advert and thing, Yeah, not quite got the same elegance about it these days. I don't think she ever knew it was me who did it either. You know what I mean? You're just too nervous to do that kind of thing when when you're too young, aren't you? Really, probably will be nowadays anyway as well. Interesting, though. Interesting, but yeah, there you go. Honestly, things you're doing. Right, well, guys, I guess probably a good time to finish it off. I don't want to do any more in Stash Watch products because I won't get around to reviewing them and I'll only have to put them back in a future Stash Watch. I'm trying to avoid that. I've still probably done too much, especially because it's Christmas week. So we'll see what happens. I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, to get some good things reviewed and I can try and review things maybe with a bit of extra time I've got next week. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. The Nestle Dairy Box was nice a few years ago, but sport now because they took some of the good ones out. Yeah, I was going to get that to review again, but I think I did it, didn't I? It's a shame you always get rid of the good ones. It is a shame. But, yeah. Save money. But it's a shame, isn't it? I don't know why they do it, really. So people just end up not buying and they end up cancelling it. Yeah, time to wrap up. All right, yes, very apt as well being Christmas. But yes, well, have a good one, everyone. Hope if I don't see you on Saturday, have a great Christmas and a great New Year's. But I'm sure hopefully you'll see you before New Year at least. But yeah, have a good one. Yeah, and enjoy your week off, Andrew. And so hopefully I'll see you in some of the lives as well. So Stash Watch should be back next week as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good reviews out and get the top 20, top 50 chocks or whatever it will be, top chocks of 2022. And hopefully I'll get back on top of Look Back as well. Maybe. Now I've got more time. I'll take care and enjoy Christmas. Thanks, Scotty. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. And everyone else too. Jen, Andrew. Oh, yes. And Scotty, of course, as well. And even Isaac also. Isaac, of course. Wouldn't miss anyone out. Not fair, is it? All right. Well, take care, everyone. Have a good one. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now. See ya.